fell out. At that moment when you bought your partner out in Arizona Beverages for the roughly $1 billion, if that left you broke, would you have still done it?
Yes.
Why?
Because I had thousands of employees that rely on me. And, people, when they sell things, over the years, I've met people who, Snapple, when he sold out, and others, they say the worst thing is the day after.
When you have nothing to do? Right.
And your people are getting screwed over by new management.
Meaning what? Employees?
Yeah, employees or
contractors, anything.
They come in there and say, hey, I'm going to fire you. We've always heard about those businesses are quiet. They say everything's going to stay the same. And then 6 months later, nothing's the same.
It's all gone.
It's all gone because they have to, They have to, I just invested, I have to make a return, all that kind of talk. Not that I'm some kind of guy who has the whole world on my shoulders, but close to it.
I read something and it struck me. It said something along the lines of big companies aren't intuitive. And I want to know what independence has done for your intuitiveness.
We can make a decision and act on it tomorrow. Big companies can't. They have to go to the board.
But you are a big company. Don't say you're not a big company.
I'm a big company, but I don't have a big board.
Who is the board?
My boys and myself.
So if Don wants to make a decision, he goes to his sons?
Yeah, we sit down. Every day we have lunch.
And that's the board meeting?
Yeah, it's a board meeting. And I have my CEO and CFOs, and, we talk about things. Just recently, we took a plant in Anaheim, California, a plant that has been in business since the 1930s. It was owned by Bing Crosby.
Wow.
And the lady who sold it was a family business. She sold it to a private equity group, and a year later, they shut the place down. And they sent a notice to everybody on a Friday, don't come to work next week.
It's awful.
I heard about it, and I flew out, and I made a deal, and I took it over. And what I saw from an operational point of view is different than the way I operate. Total disrespect for their employees. The place was filthy, disorganized. And over the last 5 months or so, I've been going out there once a month. We put over 2,000 gallons of paint on the walls. There are 16 buildings there. Brightened it up and freshened it up and made it beautiful.
Oh, you redid it so that when the workers came back, it was a fresh vibe.
And one of the workers told me last time I was there, they said, we used to come to work happy and we left sad. Now we come happy and we leave happier. Paint, caring, we put gym in there, we turned it into a beautiful place. And the idea is, if you respect employees who come to work, I think they'll respect you more. Treat people fairly, don't treat you fairly back.
Treat people how you want to be treated. It's like our mom used to say to us.
Exactly right.
Is Arizona Beverages and all the employees that work for you, do you have a unique relationship where you and your wife look at them as family?
Yeah. I've seen people get married, have children.
Yes.
The children have come to work with us. This summer, we had over 50 interns that we hire. All their, usually children of employees.
Wow.
One woman told me one year, she said, you changed my son. I said, I hope in a good way. She said, no, it was great. He gets up in the morning. He was excited to come to work.
You have a culture, a real culture.
Yeah. People know me, and I know them. I know their grandparents, and I know their parents, and, it's good stuff.
What has it cost you to stand in the principles that you stand in?
I think about what it would have cost me not to do that.
So it's afforded you something.
Yeah, legacy. People, when you're gone, people look at individuals and say, hey, how'd they run their life? Were they the kind of person that you want to be like? But I had two mentors in my life, my father and this man who ran this grocery store. And we maintained a relationship for over 50 years. He was a respectful, upstanding guy. And when you have a mentor like that, you learn that, something that's powerful.
Okay. I have here something I've been buying now for a couple of years. Is there other products that, as a fan of your business, we could look forward to seeing?
That came about because my sons we did a pop-up store in Manhattan.
Okay.
They brought the idea to me. They said, we're going to rent space for 2 weeks. Build it out, stock it up, and close it. I said, it sounds like a stupid idea.
It's a great idea, pop-ups. I love pop-up shopping.
I thought of it as crazy. And I went home that night. My wife said, you can't say no. You have to say.
Because what? It's your kids?
Yeah.
Let them make a mistake.
Yeah.
Come on, Don.
So we opened up the store, and it was a terrific success.
It worked.
And I walking in the store the first night. It was rainy. It was in downtown Manhattan. And this guy in front of me, because they made the candy for the pop-up store.
Oh, it was just for the
Yeah.
pop.
And this guy says, "Wow, they make candy now," and he bought it back. I said, "We got to go into this business."
So once again, it's you observing the customer.
Exactly right. And from that, we're now in the gummy business, and we
How big is your market share in gummy business now? You working your way up?
Working our way up. Every category is different, even though it's the same supermarket, right? And there's different buyers and different rules and all that kind of stuff. But we're moving along.
Well, I have something special for you.
What's that?
This is a new series. I started a card company called Center Cut Cards. So each one of my guests that I have on the show, I have my team create one of two collectible. And so that's for
Wow.
you and Arizona Iced Tea. And if you check on the back, it's an actual stack card with things that are relevant and important to you.
That's
And
super.
you know what it is foundationally you represent, and culturally what you represent, and what Arizona.
I will cherish this. I have a display case. It's going to go right in that display case.
I'm really, I mean this genuinely. I am the biggest fan of your business model, the type of character you represent, and how you treat people. I respect you. I appreciate you. I've loved Arizona brands forever, and I'm so grateful that you came to sit with me today. It means a lot to me, and I'm learning from you.
It's been my pleasure. And let's have a continued relationship. How's that?
I would love to continue it. Don, thank you
Thank you.
so much. Appreciate the time, and thank you for coming to Build Different. I would love to continue it. Don, thank you
Thank you.
so much. Appreciate the time, and thank you for coming to Build Different.
Yo, definitely subbing on Yahoo Finance. Yo, that was definitely a smash button. Wow, smash. Alright, so basically, long story short, yeah, we gotta lock in. We gotta get business minded. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get business minded. We gotta surround ourselves with business like people. You know, so that's why we got the community growing. You know, that's why I had the podcast. Got some people, you know, co-hosts on the podcast. Stay tuned. Yeah. So business this week in business, we gotta talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin going to like 78,000, crazy. Who knows where it's gonna go? You know, it's crazy to see that, and you know, my lifetime seeing it from like 10,000, less than 10,000, to now like 70,000, less than 10,000, like damn, less than 5,000, and now it's like damn, 78,000, and so now I would say that's pretty big, like you know, just to see like that kind of growth is actually pretty cool, you know. So I started a fund. Safe dot global. Safe dot global. Yeah, I started a fund, and you can get a part of the fund. Basically, you can get a part of the fund, and in this fund, the goal is to just make as much money as possible. And the more money we make, we can distribute to people a part of the fund. Feel me? And so, still working out the kinks and stuff like that, but it's pretty legit. I invested like some initial capital on the side of the fund, and so it's sitting at a positive, you know, positive little balance, and hoping to get some more people in the fund so that we can all kind of dive into the crypto experience, crypto world, make money online. You know, build your digital asset portfolio, whether it's you know with e-commerce, you know, income producing assets type of a website, a business, a brand, um, digital collectibles, um, cryptocurrencies, stable coins. You can stake stable coins. There's so much, like so many, like so much different, so much opportunity, so many different ways to make money. Like it's incredible. The time we live in 2026, and so that's my boss talk. You know, kind of going live, quick little, 30-minute pod, 25-minute pod. So subscribe. Tune into more like boss talks like every Sunday, 10 p.m. Tap in. Pod number one.